Hello, welcome to another video from Avenue X on Avenue Extra. As you can see, my character is currently dressed in the current Chinese Battlepass outfit and then doing the pose specifically for the Guyun Lonely Cloud set that I just got, and it's so pretty. So if you join Lonely Cloud, you'll be able to buy this pose just as the lowest last level calling the big bird pose. It's so worth getting. And I'm in that Battle Pass outfit, in my opinion, one of the best Battle Pass outfit we've so far seen in this game. So in this video, I will take you through mostly just this outfit and a couple of other things the game has released. So on CM, after the Bainiang's collaboration, they've given you the new Battle Pass, plus I think one new weapon skin that is similar to the first generation water skin. The second generation is the bluish skin that you can get. They've given a couple of the blue skin to the weapons, like the fan. They've given that too. They also have, I think, the sword and spear. Let me just double check. Some of them have it, some of them don't. They're very slow. Like the spear has also gotten this version. Sword has also gotten this version. The bow has gotten the blue version. So second gen, like the water. Yeah, so this is the first gen, I think, yeah. Not every weapon has gotten it, but eventually I think they're gonna release it for everyone. For example, Gauntlet hasn't gotten it yet. Umbrella hasn't gotten it yet. They're just slowly putting it out. Moblade hasn't gotten it yet. So most recent one will be the ribbon. The ribbon and the drum has gotten this blue version. I have no idea actually how it might look like in actual play, because I barely use this. But the preview here, you can at least get an idea about what it might look like. I feel this effect wouldn't look very obvious when it's like in daylight. It may look more obvious at night, but you have to go and look at other videos online to see if people are using them, what they look like. To me, I just personally, I'm not a weapon skin person. I just find when I'm fighting, I can see the skin anyway. So today, let's focus on the Battle Pass. A profile picture, which right from the beginning you can get, and it's quite pretty. And then you're gonna get the hair, which is, for girls, one of the best hairs in this game. It is just so good. It comes with very beautiful hair ornament. Like this huge piece on the back is what it comes with. Then it gives you one single hairpin, which is this long hairpin that goes through. And then it gives you the outfit, which is what I have so far. The actual dress, that's like upper body is the whole thing. The lower body is this pants that looks quite interesting. It will give you a stamp, which I don't care for. Then later, another piece for dressing up your scene, and then this thing, which is basically like a cape. Now, I haven't gotten it. It's not gonna show up, I think, until next week, no matter how hard I try. I'm not gonna get it now. So for running around in the world, I could only show you minus the cape. But I think it's close enough, and you can still preview it in the preview window with the cape on. The only thing is I need to find it. So without, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. And also just because you cannot color it, so if you're coloring your clothes, you just need to be aware that ideally, you know, like they work together. It's called 整寒流, literally meaning sleeping on a cold stream. I don't know much about sleeping on, but it's very, very, very beautiful. And it's made up with the hair. Upper body is basically most of the dress. Lower body is this interesting pants. I think this is the first one that looks like this in the game for girls. And the cape, double cape on the shoulders. Cannot move, cannot die. It will just stay like that. A very large hairpin that can even get larger, and that will be the whole set. It looks great. First on my semi looking like Liu Yifei character. But if I swap the faces, okay, it's still gonna look actually great on everybody. The more angry lady, it looks pretty good. The sadder looking lady, it looks good too. The cute lady that I use mostly on global server also looks very, very good. So pretty much, this is like workable with any outfit. Okay, and now let's take it apart. And this is the hair with the existing hair ornament. That little petal on her hair, it's actually the decoration. So you either just don't have it or don't have the whole thing, right? Just the hair, which is really nice too. Or when you put it back on, you're gonna have that petal if it annoys you. The detail of this is very, very, very elegant and pretty. And I've already seen a million ways of dressing up this hair with existing hair ornament with different toggles. It just looks good. And another very good update they've done on CN is they've improved the cheap dye for hair. So this is the expensive one, right, that you can't afford. This is the one that you probably can afford after playing the game for a while, like I have this much. Now, in their gradient, also in this highlight, they've given you, one is changing color, the other is actually changing the zone of gradient. So in terms of where it starts to gradient and how large an area it gradients. So for example, if I keep the base color black and I make the gradient light blue, push it to the edge, this toggle changes where that blue exists. So you can make it go right up to top or very little just on the tip. And then this would change how far it changes the gradient zone. So either it's very tight or it's very large. You can do these two. For example, if you look at some of the stuff people have done, and we're in full sunlight and you see like how rain actually stays on her hair. And so now this is the effect you can get from cheap hair dye, which I think is a huge improvement because it's literally much lighter than the previous one. And the saturation of the color also is better. It pops out more in light. Look at how green that is, right? Although it's not like a light color, it's already a better version of what you can get. And every new hair that comes out, so the snake set, the Battlepass, every new hair that comes out can get this new sort of hair dye. So we can look forward to this. They definitely will bring it to global, just depending on when, right? Highly look forward to it. And then adding back the gigantic hairpin, which is very, very large. I'll hide the existing so that you can see this. This is a very big one. And this is the standard size of it. So you can shrink it, obviously, and then it will become a lot smaller, which I doubt anybody is going to use that, right? But maybe you want to. Most people are going to enlarge it, and this is how far it's going to get. It's like a back ornament sized to this point. It starts to look a little bit too much, right? And you can play with it however you want to do, but this is a ginormous hairpin. This murderous hairpin too. Now look at it. You can just literally put it in your chest. I'm dead from a hairpin. And you can just slightly adjust it, like push it up a little bit, shrink it a little bit, maybe that's a better size than the original. But this is actually a really beautiful piece. So the hair gets 100 out of 100. I give it 100 score. It's just so good. And since we are undressed, let's look at the pants. Yeah, that's what I mean. The first design we've had in the game that has this kind of ankle thing with pearls. Yeah, not surprising. Black, pure white. It really depends on what you color the dress as. Ignore the weird hairpin. It comes with a necklace. Very beautiful embroidery. Very flowy kind of material. I don't know, like once they start to design Battlepass, it's like they wake up from their daydream. They wake up from sleepwalking, because if you look at the White Snake set, that is a 2580 and it's not as well done as this one, not even close. And I'm like, why? Look at this, how beautiful this is, right? The color, the design, the fabric, the physics of it. This is the one that if you color it, you really can also look like a Greek goddess, because they've just released the Song Dynasty T1 on Global that I use here to pretend to be a Greek goddess. But this one can also work. Just dye it white with a little bit gold and blue. It would be very Greek goddess, right? You can totally see the potential of this one. And I'll add the cape back. Particularly adding the cape, it just gives you more fabric, and then it looks even more. Just know that you cannot color or change size and position of this cape, so if you use it, it's going to be gold and blue. And the weather is not possible to change too in this state, but I will show you without the cape in better kind of angle and stuff. So basically with that, you will have more fabric on the back. And this is going to be what it looks like. Such a beautiful set. They definitely improved the effect on the ring on the person, so you can see the water literally sliding down her skin. Yet her hair is perfect. Even when you see the rain falling on her, ha 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 ha. Your hair never gets ruined. Don't you love the game world where nothing is real, but it's better than real? So this will be the Battlepass full set and original setting of everything. To run in the world, I will have to lose that cape because I don't have it yet. And then we cannot change the weather too. It's like quite annoying, but let's see in the photo mode what we can do with this. Without the cape, sorry, because I don't have the cape. This is better focal length to see the whole thing. Not that much of a difference, it just has a little bit less kind of chaos, but almost not changing the elegance of the whole outfit, whether you have the cape or not. Oh, and we do have a sunnier weather now. Okay, so let's run in the outfit and see what it looks like. Oops, sorry, she's in the water again. I have to jump up. Get on the roof, get on the roof. Let her catwalk. We can ignore the pants most of the time because you just need to dye in the same color as the dress, pretty much. So that is a set that's very accurate to the vibe. The green mountain, the ink colored mountains here, the pink flowers, right? White and red, always classic. That looks better than 白娘子. It's similar color palette as the white snake, and it looks so much better. And it's cheaper. And it has better hair. I mean, this hair, right? This hair is one of the best hair we've had for girls in this game. As soon as they start to do like 6D pearls and battle pass, they have enlightenment in design. I just find it's ridiculous. Why? The cheaper ones are always better. Why? That is very elegant. Look how good it is, right? It kind of works with every color palette. Like however you dye this thing, it's just not gonna look bad. Look at that, how pretty. Yeah, it looks good. Even total sexy black is not bad at all. Wow. I'm gonna quickly take a look. That doesn't look bad. Wow. You can almost feel it's contemporary dress, right? Because of like it takes out all the details. Oh, this is so flowery, so spring. Yeah, I've clicked through a million color. Yeah, this is the Greek goddess I'm talking about, right? You just like even just whiten this even more. It's Greek goddess with that thing that you're gonna get. Because right now this crown is in the global too, the global draw. You get 250 draw of the mermaid set. You get that. You definitely need to get this. This is so good. It works with every hair, so it's worth getting. The 120 draw hairpin is also great, but I don't think I can reach it on global. I have it on CN, so I have compensation. I'm not too keen on getting it, but the crown, you really need to get the crown. The crown is golden, like literally and metaphorically speaking. Oh, that is so pretty. Wow, this looks great. The dark color just shows her figure even better. So basically for the battle pass, you can never go wrong with coloring, no matter what you do. Every coloring is pretty. This is how good this set is. And then if you look at the cheap dye version, it's also not bad at all. Look at that, that's cheap dye, right? That's cheap dye. Like, as good as the expensive dye. There's literally like no need to spend that much money on it basically, and it still looks $1 million. Oh, that is good. 千里江山图. This is the panorama of mountains and rivers painting. So clearly, they pull the color from the ancient painting. I like this one. I may actually get this one. Because it's so cheap, why not? It's just 10 dyes, 8 dyes of the cheap dye. This is the cheap dye. This is the cheap dye. Wow. You don't need expensive dye for this one. You just do cheap dye and it looks just as good. Look at that. From now on, I will try to do this, which is give you a color of each dyeable zone so you can see what are the zones dyeable. Let's start with that part. Ribbon. These ribbon like on the waist. Some decorative pattern. So that is a zone. And the lower hem. So that is a zone. Actually, this looks great. It's random color, it doesn't look bad. This is how good this is. Okay, this is the light color. So that is the flower on the wrist. I'm gonna try to do it on different color. This is the dark flower color. So we're gonna, I know it looks ugly, but it shows, right? So you know what is what. So this is the inside skirt. Let's try to find a different color so it stands out. It's kind of tricky because we have too many colors. The problem is they're kind of all layered on top of each other. Okay, that's another thing. And the beads on the waist, so I'll make it golden. Tassel. Tassel is on its own. I'm trying to find the color it doesn't have. That's so hard though. Okay, tassel. I know she looks ridiculous right now. If we put the lower part of the clothes, this will just be her pants. And decoration would be, yeah, so the beads. Okay. Although it looks ridiculous, basically these are the zones that you can dye this outfit in. A lot of zones. Like this is like more zoning than the 白娘子 one, right? Again, I have to just complain about 2580 doesn't worth like the money, and then Battlepass looks like $1 million. If you look at the expensive dye, right, people have done, which I don't have the money to do, but it's so pretty. Ah, look at that. Oh, if I'm loaded, I would get that. Oh, this is so pretty. It's like my channel, like close enough to my channel color. I don't like these kind of baby face. It's too baby face for me. But the hair, wow, you can do that. Look at that hair. It has 3 colors and it's just elegant. I know it looks too manga, right? Not like you belong to the world, but let's just take a quick look. If you're loaded, you do expensive dye, and it looks good. I just have to admit that it looks good. Let's try this one, because this one looks very interesting. Wow. Yeah, it just looks too good. Okay, one more. I'll just look at 2 more. This one is good too. I like this one. Looks great. There's another one that has 3 colors, right? This is the 3 color one. So, you know, like people probably can't help and coloring this one with money, because you can use this with every outfit, I believe, and it would not look weird. And I've spent so much time on this one because I just love it. Let's try, right? Let's just mix and match. This is the mermaid set we have currently that I dyed, and this is the original color. Okay, it works. This is the one that costs you. This is like the Rui Hexian one, like the crane, right? I got this one. Perfect match, not a problem. This is 花月天真. I think most people already know this one, and it works too. You just need to take off probably the hairpin, just because the colors are not right in the same. Let's take this off. So we have only the hair, not any decoration on it, and let's just click through. The current jade, you just add 1 hairpin and it will work. No problem. Echo draw. This is the next one. The next echo that we're gonna get, that is the summer version. Winter version looks like this. Also works. Immediately get rich. Works. Maybe the hair is like through the model, so maybe not this one. This one works too. This is the Lantern Festival one. See? Like it works with every freaking thing. Like there's not one outfit it would not work with. This is the current Echo Jade one, Ancien. This is the spring one. elegant. You just need to add a hat for her. It will work. Xiaoqing, this might look a little bit awkward just because the pants, right? You just switch the pants. 吃骨 works because it exposes the back. So if you want to see the snake with this hair, you can. See, it works with everything, everything, everything. This is another battle pass you haven't gotten yet. It's very beautiful. I like this one very much. Works. This one we already have on global, works. This is the current one. You have, like, I dye in 2 colors, so this is the tea set, right? This is the Great Goddess one. This is a Guanyin Pusa set. I dyed that many colors. Works. You can continue going through the whole closet of hers, and I tell you, it works with everything. No failure. Maybe sometimes, right, if it goes through a model of a large color, then it might be problematic, but this hair really is because it looks so good. Maybe just add a hat or anything and it will work with every outfit in this game. Even this ugly outfit we've gotten recently on Global that makes you look totally like an NPC. Even that works. Okay, so I kind of like have shown you, right, all the possibilities. The idea is, oh, this one, they probably are gonna do this for global next. Yeah, this is the current expensive one on global too. Current CN gacha, previous ones, yeah. The idea is this is a perfect hair. Most useful, perfect hair we've had in this game. 整韩流 for boys, the full set. First, let's just swap the faces. This is my standard good-looking guy face. Darker skin, warmer tone person, looks like that. I tried to make Jin Chengwu. Doesn't look like 100% like him, but a little bit like him. Maybe the older him, like in his 35-ish time. And Yunir. Yunir. It actually looks good on Yunir. Looks pretty suitable. But we're gonna switch back to our standard guy and then look at the details. Actually, let's quickly see if we could do the drum on him and see what it looks like, since we've done it for the girls. This would be the expensive drum on boys. I don't think many guy characters are playing this weapon, honestly speaking. It's kind of neglected on CN server because they nerfed it so much. But it's really elegant. But the problem with it is it really just is good at buffing people, but not at dealing damage yourself. So if you're fighting a boss with this set on your own, you can do it, but it's very slow. It chips it away, and it's too slow. Sometimes when you need to speed run things, you're not gonna do it with the ribbon set. You stagger the enemies a lot, they can't hurt you, but at the same time, you cannot deal damage fast enough. That's the problem with that set. Anyway, let's look at the Battlepass set. And for the hair band, the forehead band, like Lan Wangji from Untamed, is the equivalent to the hairpin of the girls. So you have this, you don't have this, you have this, you don't have this. You can make it bigger, which would be why? What can you possibly use it for? So I don't think anyone is going to be able to do it, but you can basically pair this up with other ponytail hair. Upper body is basically the whole thing. And then the lower body will be these boots that we'll see later. For guys, the capes are not on shoulder, but on your arm. Asymmetrical too, and they're like 2 bits. And that's it, the whole set. So let's first look at the hair. I'll take the hairband off. Its ornament is just this bit. It's very normal ponytail. The front is quite nice in terms of how they did the cutting, framing the face. But essentially it's just very standard ponytail. I have the feeling it will work with most outfits. This is a very normal generic ponytail, but it frames the face well. And it works with every face shape. So you can add stuff on it or not. It's like 无功无过. No great contribution, but no sin either. Hair. As for the hairband, right, it looks great, and it can work probably with other high ponytails that might work with it. Yeah, like the previous Battle Pass, it works. Actually, it looks really, really good. This is another Battle Pass you're gonna get. It actually also works. This is the Eagle Feather one that we've already had on Global. Works. This is 飞白城市. Not quite working, but the front kind of works. You need to adjust it probably. Let's find another ponytail. 金缕生兰. This is 2580 set. Kind of work, kind of doesn't. This one. This is the spring flower, the plum flower one. You haven't had on Global yet. It works. This one works too. So this hairband can actually work with a lot of hairstyle. Wow. This one is already on Global. This is the 不见山 2580. Works perfectly. So it's like the girl's hairpin. It works with everything. See, when they design Battle Pass, they're not sleepwalking. Now let's take that off, and that's where you can see the cape and the pants well. So the cape is interesting for the guys. This decorative embroidery is beautiful, and it's very, very asymmetrical. It actually goes on the front and the back, and I like the fact that this is the first one where you get Chinese characters like that's floating in the air. It's like 3-dimensional Chinese characters. First time this game has done anything like this. On the dress, you see that too. For guys, they have this particular weird, interesting, unusual design that I have to say they haven't done it for other clothes before. Battle Pass gets special treatment. Look at the bottom, like look at the details. It's like prints. Look at that. They put so much effort in it. And the boots look great. It's a very nice pair of pants and boots. Little bit like details here. Oh, it's a flower. They're just like, I don't know. They do like 10 times better designs for Battle Pass for some reason. Oh, black silver is great. It doesn't look bad at all. Let's see if it can actually work with I'm just curious to the snake set. Yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. Maybe a little bit ridiculous, but it's by no means bad. Let me take the cape off so you can see the clothes better. Back on. Chinese characters, embroidery. Look at that. This is like a 3-dimensional piece of embroidery that sticks out of the collar. And if you look at a dangling metal, I assume, because it glows like a thin layer of metal, it doesn't follow physics because they're not connected. They cannot be hanging in the air. But hey, this is wuxia, who cares? These are actually poems in Chinese characters in the dangling bits. Not quite sure. I'm not quite sure which writing it comes from. Waistband is buildings. Nice. Look at that design. Flower is beautiful. Poems. Details of the arm. Really, like you can't complain. about this set. Let's look at some of the color dye. Again, we just look at the clothes because the pants can just follow. For the guys, right, in terms of the clothes itself, it has a lot of beautiful detail, but I wouldn't say the design is so different from existing ones. I wouldn't say the clothes will be the reason you really want to get this set. The hairband is really worth it. The generic ponytail has nothing wrong with it. I don't feel there's as strong a reason to get the boys set as the girls set, but it's not bad. It's still very pretty. And in terms of the upper body style, it's very similar to the White Snake for boys. Yet, you know, it's a battle pass. It's not 2580. So in that sense, it's like bang for the bucks. And you can even color, see, you can even color the medals. How great that is. This is by Piaoxian enough when it's all white. And then even a cheaper dye, let's see what are the possibilities. This is not bad. Cheap dye. This is cheap dye. You can't even tell, right? Because you can keep the original white and just adding a little bit red onto it. You don't need expensive dye for this one. It still works very, very well. Yeah, nice. And I'll try to show some of the coloring basically, because last time people were saying, so let's try what we can do with this is change all the zones to different colors so that you can see it. For every part in a different color, this is just to show you the zoning of what they've done. We're running out of colors. Oh, wow. Okay, so I tried to make every zone a different color. This will show you the coloring kind of zoning of the set. You just need to basically screenshot this, stop it, all right, and you'll know which part looks like which part. Every time he stares at the camera, I'm like, my God, you're so good looking. If this guy's a real person, right, in real life who looks like this, they probably would be like idol drama king. Just so made for that kind of material. Oh, looks great. So, it's raining again. You just can't help the rains of Jiangnan. That should be the end of this video. Quickly taking you, or not very quickly actually, very detailedly taking you through the new Battle Pass. Sleeping on the cold stream on CN, in my opinion, it would be in the top 3, probably even number 1 so far in this game. In my opinion, of the Battle Pass for girls. Okay, make it very clearly, because the boys are good too, but it's not as specially good as the girls ones. I hope they can release this faster. Just give us this one, because it's $1 million. It's so worth money. I hope you've had fun watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy gaming. freeze the frame, change the hours, zoom in, give it a bokeh, find the perfect angle, shoot a photo. I love this smashdown, so I think they will definitely release that on global. I just wish they could release it faster, because the spring one comes after the winter one, and so far we only have the fall, the field one, the golden one. The best picture taking one is the spring one, in my opinion.